What is poppin'? 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 What is going on? What is poppin'? 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 What is going on? There he is. How you doing? How you looking? How you living? How you feeling out there, everybody? It's week 2 in the building.
Oh, baby.
The Ace, what's up, bro?
What up? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You good? Knife, how you doing, bro?
What up, dude? I'm doing great. Another beautiful Sunday.
Another beautiful Sunday it is, man. Hopefully it's Victory Monday for all of us. Well, except for the Ace, but all of us tomorrow. I know. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Before we get started, I made a little compilation of our bad picks of the week last week, just to throw jabs at us. You know, we can't get them all right. Well, we didn't get a lot of them right. So let's go. Let's look back. This is week 1. This is the picks we had, Ace and Knipe. Let's go. Let's see. Bucks, and we got the Vikings. This game is going to be a blowout. I don't have any faith in the Buccaneers. They are going to be a top 5 pick in the draft next season. They are pure trash. I'm sorry, Tampa Bay. But listen, Tom Brady left you. It's like a bad divorce. Now you're on the side trying to think what's next. So you pick up Baker Mayfield? Oh, God. I think the Vikings are going to beat the dog crap out of the Buccaneers. I got them covering the spread, 4.5. This is going to be a no-brainer. The Vikings win at home, and they're going to do that stupid skull, talking about some dip. I got the Vikings winning this easily.
But yeah, it's not going to be enough to overcome the Vikings. So I got the Vikings touchdown.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
wrong.
true.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about this game. I mean, the Bucks sold their soul for that Super Bowl, and they're paying for it now. You know, so I got the Vikings by a lot. Easy money.
Good one. Rams at the Seahawks. What's going on? What's going on in Los Angeles, man? The Rams are going to stink. They're going to be part of the top. I say picking top 7 in the draft next season. They suck. I got the Seahawks winning, but this is not going to be sexy. I don't think Geno Smith's all that. Like everyone's like, oh, Geno Smith, he's a great. No, I don't know. I think he's going to fall. I got the Seahawks winning, not by a lot. I think they're going to win by 3, so don't touch that spread. But I got the Seahawks winning at home.
Wrong.
This is exactly why Red Zone is amazing, because you don't have to watch this garbage until they score. So I don't believe in Atwell, Jefferson, Puka like as a rookie, and so I think the Seahawks will beat them. That is a very hard line, but I would give the Seahawks a touchdown just because they're at home. It's very hard to play, with the 12s up there in Seattle.
The Rams are another team that sold their soul for a Super Bowl, and now they're paying the price. But I got the Seahawks pot. I got them by 10.
Daniel Jones, top 5 quarterback. I mean, Giants defense probably the best in the league, makes the Cowboys look like shit all the time. Yeah, I mean, I think they got the momentum on their side this one. I'm gonna take the Giants by at least 13.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Packers are underdogs, 1.5. They're gonna lose. I got the Bears winning because.
Hold on, Max didn't even pick his own team?
Trash-ass team!
I got the Bears winning because we are in Soldier Field. I hope I'm wrong, but I got the Bears winning by 3 here on a nail biter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say the Bears win as well. I'll get my pick out of the way right away. But I swear to God, if you guys get another Hall of Fame quarterback, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind with you guys. I think the Bears will win. I think they'll take you guys by a field goal at least.
So this guy's gonna lock down anybody who he's going against. I'm just saying. I'll take this next. God, this is my upset of the week. I'm sorry, Knipe. I'm sorry. The Steelers at home. And Kenny Pickett, I know you just said all you said about him, but he looked great in preseason. This dude looks like he progressed tremendously in the offseason. That Steel City is going to win this ball game, man. I don't know. It's something telling me inside. Brock Purdy, how's your elbow? Like, he's fine?
He's fine. He can throw it 10 yards. That's all we need, bro.
Okay, well then. We'll see. I got the Steelers upsetting the Niners by a field goal.
Wrong.
At home.
You took my upset alert too. So
Yes.
I can't really tell you why, but just something tells me that the Niners are going to be caught sleeping. I'm going to go with the Steelers. I think they take a big leap this year offensively. Their defense is always really good. And Mike Tomlin's a hell of a head coach. I think they pull it off. And I think Kenny Pickett throws for 3 touchdowns.
Wow. I'm going to go with the Steelers, too.
Oh!
Because it's also
Fuck you guys.
fuck the Niners. Period. Nick Bosa been gone for a minute. I know he's one of the best. Let's not act like you don't need training camp he been gone for a while. Mark Purdy was injured. Wasn't Debo injured as well? Don't act like y'all don't have these injuries over there dealing with that. A lot of drama going on over there too. A lot of drama is going on over there in San Francisco. So I'm picking the Steelers. I say they win by 6.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
That was awesome.
Oh man.
I would like to personally thank Knight for like the jinx of the year. By thinking the Giants were going to win by that much and putting the super juju on us, and appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Hey, at least someone gave y'all love.
Max didn't even show his own team love.
Hey man, I gotta be real. I gotta try to, put the bias aside here. So that leaves the standings for the pick'ems at Knight first with Pedro at 10-5. I was 8-7, and French came on later, so he went 6-6. But yeah, man. So we'll see if we can top that this week. It's gonna be a fun week. Hopefully, I do better. I got to catch up to Knight. But let's get the chat going real quick. Let's get the roll call. We got Bucks Rays Bolts. We have JJ Sports Coverage in the building. We got Robert Sud Fam. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Good morning to everybody. All right, let's jump into week 2, everybody. Let's go. And we're going to start with my team. Figure that.
Do we have to?
We had to. I mean, that's just how the screen was set up, okay? So the Packers are underdogs in this game. We are 3-point dogs in Atlanta against those Falcons who, they beat the Panthers. They beat up on the Panthers 24-10. But I don't know, y'all. I think this is disrespectful for the Packers. I'm sorry. I got the Packers winning, but I know why we are underdogs. Aaron Jones is out. Christian Watson is out once again. So that's your 2 best weapons. Now you're going to rely on A.J. Dillon. They just called up Patrick Taylor off the practice squad to go with Emmanuel Wilson, backing up Dillon. Dobbs killed it last week. Jaden Reed didn't really step up. I think the Packers have enough still to get it done. I got them winning by 7 points here in Atlanta.
Damn, man. All righty. Well, this is probably like my 4th.
Don't you do it.
Plate. But I feel like this game will be awesome. I feel like it should be one of the more entertaining games. But I was going back and forth on this. I just feel like with all those injuries, I mean, losing Aaron Jones to me is pretty big. And AJ Dillon, just the difference between him and Aaron Jones when like watching them run is just like night and day. But yeah, I feel like that's such a big contributor on offense that I'm going to follow Vegas and just be like, all right, I think the Falcons are going to win now just because of injury probably. But I'm giving the Falcons a dub by a field goal just because I can't really pick this game. This one's hard. I don't know what you feel about it, Ace.
Obviously coming off the hype of week 1, you know what I'm saying? Jordan Love had a solid outing, you know what I'm saying? Who was it? Was it Knight that said, the Packers can't get another Hall of Fame quarterback and he'd be pissed if it happened? I think week 1 was a good start for Jordan Love. Obviously, there's not a lot of tape out on him, you know what I'm saying? But going into week 2, maybe, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of a difference this week. First road game. Falcon fans are definitely going to want to see more of Bijan. And I think Bijan touches the ball a lot more this time. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Falcons as well.
Wow.
Because F-Max, that's why.
All right, so
I'm gonna say it's gonna be close though. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a close one, but the Falcons just barely squeaked this one out.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what the chat says. Carter's saying Packers. Meachman saying Packers 28-24. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about right there, man.
Big close game.
It is. The rise of the Jets. Packers have 4 key starters either out or questionable, like the Falcons. Yeah, Bakhtiari is also questionable.
Yeah.
The reason being is I think it's that turf. They don't want him to play on that Astro turf in Atlanta because, he has a lot of knee injuries and stuff like that.
No way they're doing it for that.
I mean, I would. You don't want to risk losing your left tackle. Like,
And it ain't that big, man. Have you ever actually ran on turf and ran on grass? I mean, yeah, it's different for sure, and I get the
I have.
yeah, it ain't that crazy different.
all right, well, I hope the Packers.
I don't know. You can feel the difference, especially when
Feel
you
it.
have the
Like,
when you have the field that has the pellets on there and everything. You can definitely feel it doesn't feel as natural as grass.
Of course.
Does it equate to all the injuries? I mean, look like we talked about, Max on the Tuesday show with the Giant Stadium. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. It's like the proof is kind of in the pudding. You know what I'm saying, but it is what it is. Like we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you all. It's gonna be a good game, close game. That's what I want to see. Actually, I want to see a nice contested game. But I got my team this week. Let's go to the Raiders and the Bills. The Raiders beat the Broncos last week by 1 point. Jacoby Myers had a great game. He had 2 touchdowns, but guess what? He's not gonna be playing this week, so it's gonna be relying heavily on Devontae Adams. The Bills lost to Zach Wilson and the Jets on Monday night. I think they are going to be angry. I think they're going to come into this game like they need to prove something. Because if you go 0-2 and, this is their home opener over there, they have to win this game. I feel like the Bills are going to go out there and just dominate today to kind of prove a point that, week 1, the Jets have their number. The Jets always beat the Bills, it seems like. So I feel like they're going to hold down home turf and they're going to beat the Raiders. I got them beating them by 10. I got them beating them and covering the spread.
Okay. I could agree. I could agree with that. There's just no NFL world that I look at the Bills going 0-2 with Josh in the Josh Allen era.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to come out on fire. They're going to try to make a statement that, we lost last week, but, we're a lot better than what we played. Like you said, the Raiders squeaked out a win. I still don't really trust Jimmy G. So Bills home opener, I agree. I think they win this by at least a touchdown.
Yeah, I'll take that line as well. I don't know. Like, this is going to be one of those games that, like, nobody and their mother is going to pick the Raiders at all to win this game besides Raider fans. And, man, that would be just nuts if we actually see a close game here. But, yeah, I believe just like you guys, like, it has to be over a touchdown, right? Like, it's Josh Allen, it's the Bills.
Yeah.
Bad. Like, they're in Buffalo. Like, dude, if you don't destroy the Raiders, man, like, what are we doing? Yeah, give me some fantasy points today, man. James Cook, 2 TDs. Go.
I need some fantasy points from Josh Allen after that debacle week 1, man.
Yep, it needs to go. It needs to go right.
This should be the game that we enjoy the fantasy Sunday, man. Holy crap!
Yeah, right. Week 1 was weird with fantasy.
Yeah,
yep, it needs to go right. Stephon Diggs is. If they don't go right, you're gonna see an upset Stephon Diggs, especially on the sideline, and it's gonna start getting ugly over there for all of New York sports. If the Bills lose this game.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the Bills.
Diggs.
Yeah, Diggs was over there saying, "Be smart" to Josh Allen. Be smart.
Yeah,
they need to get on the same page, man. If they have any shot to win anything, they need to be on the same page.
You guys think they trade him at the deadline?
No,
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you.
If he's starting to show up his quarterback, if he becomes a locker room problem, possibly.
I feel like Josh would just pull him aside and figure it out. I don't feel like you can get rid of your number one like that. That dude's an alpha. Like, you ain't gonna replace Diggs.
Yeah. What up, Joseph? Talking about the Yankees, man. What's up, what's up, Joseph? No Yankees today. No Yankees today. Carter saying Bills 42-30. Robert saying Bills win. Okay, so we're pretty much all on the Bills train.
That's a great name, Pacheco. By the way, that's my last name.
Yeah,
so
you love that name.
That's my cousin right there. What's up, Carter?
Oh, okay. What up, Carter? Appreciate y'all stopping in. Jonathan in the house. He already missed the picks. He's a Falcons fan saying, "Rise up, ready for that fat L, Brody." No, Sirski. You going down, Jonathan. It's going to be a good game, though. It's going to be a good game. Chandler Jones will miss once again. I don't know what the hell's going on with Chandler Jones over there in Las Vegas. He's going through it, man. Hope he gets better no matter what he's going through, but something's not right. We're going to the Ravens and the Bengals. This game is going to be a good one. The Bengals pooped the bed week 1 against the Browns. They lost 24-3. Ravens destroyed the Texans 25-6. But divisional game, these two always play each other really well. Lamar Jackson, can he beat Joey Burrow on the road? Do the Bengals start 0-2? No. I think the Bengals are going to wake up, put it behind them. Week 1's behind them, move on. They have some key injuries on the Ravens side of the ball. They have Marlon Humphrey out, Ronnie Staley out, and Linderbaum, their center, is out. Mark Andrews is questionable, so they're missing a ton of key pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Bengals winning. I got the Bengals winning by 7.
I like that. Yeah, this is a difficult game to call. Also, there's a few good games in the slate that I feel like are pretty damn close, and this is another one of them. Just because both teams are looking to get right. Because I feel like even if you're the Ravens and you won last week, obviously it didn't look that pretty against the Texans. And they want their offense to be smoother, but man, I can't doubt Joe Burrow. I know he usually starts the year slow, so maybe he's still gonna be slow this week. But I'm going to give him the W today by a field goal, just because Joe Burrow, he's hard to doubt, like kind of like Patrick Mahomes. Like those guys just are clutch and they got ice in their veins. And when they got to turn it on, like T. Higgins ain't going to get 8 targets with no catches again. You know what I mean?
I know.
That is not happening whatsoever. And I feel like Jamar Chase is about to have a day because he's pissed off now. So I'm going to take the Bengals by a field goal.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go against the grain and take the Ravens.
There we go.
Take this one right here. Let me go ahead and go up on the pick'ems. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think Joe Burrow is going to come out a little slow. I have him in fantasy. Obviously, last week he completely shit the bed, had me about 3 points. I do think he'll get hotter this week, but I think the Ravens are a big sleeper in the AFC. I liked what they did last week, a full dose of Zay Flowers, who I tried to get in fantasy purposes, and like he went off.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously Odell only had 2 catches, a couple targets. Obviously, J.K. Dobbins went down. That was big for them, but Edwards and Hill are very, comparable. They can do it. It's a collective over there. I do think this is a division rivalry. The Ravens will come out smelling blood. Like, we can really put our hold on this tough division with a win right here. And I think they'll come out ready. And I think they'll scrap and come away with a narrow victory.
Yeah, this game is going to be very. I'm surprised it's on 1 o'clock. This game is usually like a Sunday night game or Monday night game or something like that. But hey, this is one of the best games on the slate by far for me. Carter's saying he has a script though. Bengals are going to win 24-16.
Don't worry though. This will be on prime time after the Falcons start blowing out the Packers and the game gets blacked out.
Shut up. Well, hey, guess what? Packers are on Fox. This game's on CBS, buddy. So that can't happen. But this game could replace it possibly. Don't want it to because the Packers are going to destroy the Falcons. Seahawks on the road to the Lions. Lions beat the Chiefs opening night. Seahawks got steamrolled by the Rams at home, 30-13. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. Maybe we got it wrong with the Seahawks because I don't see them beating the Lions on the road. I need them to win. I need the Seahawks to win, but I got the Lions winning. Jamal Adams is out. Again, Devin Bush is questionable. What's up with Jamal Adams? I don't know why. I don't get it why he's out, but I got the Lions. I think you saw what happened with Matt Stafford against the Seahawks. He torched them. So I think Jared Goff, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and company can do the same thing, especially at home, making their Ford Field debut. The Lions are going to be a good team this year, man. And I think Dan Campbell will have his team ready to go. I got the Lions beating them by at least 6 points. I got them covering that 4.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Lions as well. I think the Seahawks last year had a lot of magic last year, and Geno Smith, great year. You know what I'm saying? Exceeded a lot of expectations, but it's not about so much to me what the Seahawks aren't. It's not about what the Seahawks aren't. It's more about what the Lions are. I do think the Lions are a playoff team this year. I like what they have going over there. Gibbs is probably going to get the ball a lot more. So I do think the Lions are going to win this one at home and start off 2-0, and the Seahawks 0-2.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I hate following the crowd, but yeah, you got to go with the Lions right here. I feel like even though the Seahawks are gonna keep it, I think it's gonna be competitive. It's not gonna be a blowout. I mean, it very well could be, but yeah, the Lions at home. Hutchinson's probably gonna get home a few times, being that their O line is kind of a patchwork thing right now in Seattle. I feel like Hutchinson's got to get at least 2 sacks today, and I feel like it can be a difference maker. And the defense has just been playing better overall, or just look better overall, especially against KC. So yeah, give me the Lions by at least like 6.5, 7.
Yep. We got a lot of the chat agreeing with all of us. Lions.
Yeah.
So French saying, will the Cowboys be on at 4:25 on a TV? Or I'll just say Cowboys Nation. Yeah, they're going to be on TV, man. Jesus.
He's asking about your house.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm not going to be over there if you don't have the Cowboys on. And then Kiefer's saying they don't want to come over if the Jags aren't on. What do you want from me? You want 30 TVs? Gosh, man.
Hey, man, I'm coming over no matter what. I'm watching.
Thank you. See, you're a friend. These guys are just,
you got a friend in him.
You got a friend in me.
See, you just got to get Max going with the singing. That's how.
Yeah.
I imagine Max wakes up out of bed singing, and that's how he starts his day.
Oh, you should have heard me in the shower, bro. I was singing the, you know what I'm saying? It's Sunday, bro. Hey, yo, no. I'm just saying, like, you sing in the shower. Come on, everybody sings in the shower,
boy.
man. Yeah, there you go. Knipe knows them. We're gonna head to the Chargers and the Titans next. The Chargers lost a shootout with the Dolphins week 1, 36-34. The Titans lost by 1 against the Saints, 16-15. That was an ugly ass game, by the way. Chargers are only 2.5-point favorites on the road. This is disrespectful to the Chargers, man. I think they're the clear-cut better team than the Tennessee Titans. I know the Titans will be at home. Like you said, they're always a tough team. Defensively, Mike Vrabel will have these guys ready to go. But I think the Chargers' high-power offense is too much for them to contain. Justin Herbert is going to walk into Tennessee, Nissan Stadium, and just crap all over them, bro. I got the Chargers winning by 14 points, even though Eckler is out. Josh Kelly can hold on. Josh Kelly can do his thing. You saw it in week 1. He had 16 carries, 91 yards, and a tutty. Josh Kelly can hold his own. Eckler is a huge piece of that offense, but even without him, I think the Chargers have enough firepower to get it done. I got the Chargers winning by a lot.
I like that. Yeah, so I think that with the Chargers this week and the Titans, it's going to be the Chargers simply because I feel like it's going to be they have to keep up scoring, and the Titans are not going to be able to keep up with scoring. I know the Chargers defense is nothing to write home about, but the reason the Dolphins were able to pull that win off is because they have the offensive capabilities to score kind of almost at will. And you kind of need that when you're playing the Chargers because their offense, even minus Eckler, is still very, very potent, and they're going to put up 21 plus probably every single week. And I mean, I don't see the Titans scoring 28 points, and that's what I think you got to do to beat the Chargers this week is to score at least 28. So I'm going to give the Titans maybe 17 points and the Chargers 28. So I'll take the Chargers by 11. And I just feel like Herbert's going to be too much for that pass funnel defense, man. Like they can stop the run just fine. Like against Josh Kelly, they can definitely stop the run, but yeah, the pass is going to be successful today.
Okay. To a point that Knight made as far as a high-powered offense, the best way to combat that is with a run game, which, will the Titans this week say we have to run the shit out of Derrick Henry? And because Ryan Tannehill is not him, I'm saying terrible stat line last week, 3 interceptions. They're going to have to focus heavily on the run today. And I'm saying that because, I also have Derrick Henry as well. And, but the reports were saying, they want to incorporate Spears more in the run game as well. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they come out and run the rock, but I still don't think it's going to be enough because I do think the Chargers take this one on the road. So I'm going to take the Chargers as well.
All right, so we're on the Chargers. Do we have some key injuries for the Titans that we want to touch on? Amani Hooker is out. Christian Fulton is out. Peter Skoronski is out. He's a tackle. And then DeAndre Hopkins is questionable. So, I mean, the Justin Herbert should just destroy this defense today with all those, secondary pieces out for the Titans. So I got the Chargers bouncing back big tonight, man. Let's go to the Bears taking on the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers shut me the hell up. I will say that. I was destroying this team. I said they're going to be picking top 5 in the draft next season. The Bucs proved me wrong, and so do the Bears. I don't know what we got with this game right here, y'all. Are the Bears going to come back and do something? Are they going to show that they can compete in the NFC? Or are the Buccaneers going to go 2-0 and just kind of shock the world? Shock me, that is. This one is a toss-up. I don't know what we're going to get. Right now, the Bucs are 2.5-point favorites at home. I got the Bears winning, man. I got the Bears somehow. I don't know. I don't see them going 0-2 with all the additions they've made in the offseason. Buccaneers' run defense is really good, so it's going to be tough for Herbert to get going. It's going to be relying on Justin Fields today. Is he going to step up and, prove that he can throw the ball and not just use his legs? I think the Bears win. I think they squeak it out by a field goal. Bears win on the road.
Okay. I'm going to go with the Bears as well. I'm going to back you up, Max, and I don't think the Bucs are as good as advertised, as good as they were last week. I do think they'll be one of the bottom teams in the league. I think ugly Baker Mayfield shows up today, and I think good Justin Fields shows up today. Justin Fields, like you said, is obviously a dual threat. Look out for a lot of work from the running backs today, as far as from the receiving. I feel like from Justin Fields, and I think the Bears come away with their first win of 2023.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna stay in the home state here of Florida, and I'm gonna stick with Buccaneers.
Okay.
I mean, just the fact they won on the road last week in Minnesota. I know the league has a way of equalizing itself. Kind of balancing, kind of going regression to the mean is a phrase we use quite often in football. So I mean, I get your guys' Bears pick, and I mean, this to me is kind of like a which side gets the field goal. So I'm just going to say the Buccaneers because I like to pick the home team. I'm pretty biased towards the home team usually. So yeah, give me the Bucs.
All right. People are saying the Bucs are going to prove me wrong again. Could be. Bucks by 10 says Rockin' Chair. What's going on, Rockin' Chair? Meach Man saying 17-14 Bucks. Okay. Tampa Bay should win this game. Chicago's defense is a joke. Yeah, I mean, they did struggle a lot.
Yeah, they let
one.
I'll do that.
So I feel like if the Bucks make Max look foolish again, he's gonna have to come up with something special.
Yeah.
For all the Buck fans.
Oh, the A's doing what he does, everybody. It is popping confetti all over the place. Jonathan, welcome back to the squad on Rivalry Day for you, sir. God. Miss Sydney's in the house. What's up, Sydney? Ooh, I need to take that picture down. Some people might start simping over her. The Ace has seen it before. All right, so we're going to the Chiefs and the freaking Jaguars. We don't have our Jaguars faithful here on the panel today. But I'll take this one. Upset of the week. Upset of the week. Upset of the week. This is my upset of the week, everybody. Lock it in. Put some money down on it, or you can just kind of ignore it like you did last week and, make me look foolish. I have the Jaguars beating the Chiefs. I know the Chiefs have Kelsey back. They signed Chris Jones to that extension. They are going to hold down the bank. Everbank Stadium. No more TIA Bank. The Jaguars are going to somehow, some way pull this off, and this will show the NFL the Jaguars are here. The Jaguars can compete with the best of the best. They can prove that they could win the AFC today. The Jaguars win by 6 at home against those Chiefs. Sign, seal, deliver. It's yours. All right, go ahead.
Oh, man. All righty. Well, to me, this should be the most prime time of all the games today, and I just don't get why we're starting this one at 1 o'clock. It's really annoying. But we got some buddies going there to the game, so that should be awesome for them. However, I'm going to paint them a picture. They're going to hate this pick. I'm going to pick And the reason I'm going to pick Patrick Mahomes is because I believe that the Jaguars are going to use the loss today to beat Patrick later in the playoffs. They're going to use it as fuel. But today, Patrick is going to take the win because he got his toy back. He got Travis Kelce back. So, 27 targets are going to that tight end. And they're going to win because they're just going to be offensively better. And Patrick Mahomes is someone to never doubt. That's for damn sure. So I'm going to take Patrick, but it's because I want the Jags to win later in the playoffs. And I believe that that's going to be I actually think the Jags should want to lose today to fire up their boys for the playoffs.
Okay. What's up, Ace? What you got?
I'm going with Pat him Mahomes.
Ooh.
Because there's no way, like Tyler said, Chiefs aren't going 0-2. Patrick Mahomes is not going 0-2. After the debacle that was last week where they lost to the Lions, Lions squeaked it out. Travis Kelce's back. I expect a full serving of TK today, especially because, he's coming off the high of Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? All them Taylor Swift stuff. So he's going to be a little motivated this week. So, like you said, Jones is back. I just can't see a world that we live in where they go 0-2. The Chiefs are the real deal. Patrick Mahomes is going to go off today. Expect him for about 300 yards. Kadarius Toney needs to, get his hands better. He's running his mouth more than he's using his hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, I think the Chiefs come away with this one. And then if they face off in the playoffs, I think the Chiefs will also come away with that one because they're just the superior team than they are. Andy Reid needs to take his head out of his ass this game. Stop being so cute in key third down situations where it seems like, I'm a little bored. Let me run a little cutesy end around or stop taking the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands, Andy Reid. Let him do what he does best, and that's cook. And I think they will cook them today. Go Chiefs.
I have a special viewer in the chat. It's my mom. Hello, Mom. My mother.
What's up, Mama Max?
She said she's going back to being a Jets fan. Oh, Mom, no, you can't now. You can't now. Don't do it this year. Do it next season.
Hey, no, Roger said he's coming back for playoffs, man.
I know, right? Come on now. That's not going to happen.
Oh,
Love you too, Mom. Thanks for stopping in. Tyler saying the Jaguars struggled against Indy. No way we can expect them to beat Kansas City. They play like that. That's true.
Dude, KC lost to Indy last year. Anything can happen. Come on.
Yeah, right. Jacksonville's offensive line is banged up. Sheriff is banged up. Yeah, I love really on this Jacksonville team. Not sure what Kelce and Jones will bring. I like a close game at home with the Jags winning late. Let's go, Rise of the Jets.
I mean, it wouldn't shock me.
Let's go. Let's go to this crappy game. We got the Colts and the Texans. This is why Knipe said last week, good thing we have Red Zone, right? Because you don't have to sit here and watch this snooze fest. You got the Colts heading into Houston to take on the Texans. Right now, CJ Stroud is questionable to play this game. They're going to put him out there to test out his shoulder, but he's already questionable, y'all. He's already banged up. If he misses and you got Davis Mills out there, oh my gosh, Colts are going to destroy them. Colts are underdogs right now. Houston's -1. Anthony Richardson didn't look too bad. He didn't look too bad week 1. I will say that. Did make some Oh, here comes the Cowboy. Oh, Jesus. Don't scream, by the way. Your audio stunk last week.
Where's the block button at?
Are you wearing boots?
This man, dude. He's like tap dancing right.
We obviously tell he doesn't have carpet.
What are you doing? Do you have boots on right now?
He's doing like a pregame.
These boots ain't made for walking looking at?
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
I just came because I'm waiting on the 425 predictions because I'll decide if I'm coming over there or not. So I'm just waiting.
Oh, my God. Well, I mean, you're here now, so let's make these picks. Colts or Texans? I got Colts winning by a touchdown. I'm sorry. If you're a Colts and Texas fan, your teams are trash, and they're just boring. I don't like talking about them. Colts are going to win by 7, but whatever.
Go ahead, French. Start us off since you in here. Who you got?
Cowboys Nation.
Wrong answer. All right, so go ahead.
I don't really care about this game. I'm gonna say the Texans because I think C.J. Stroud, maybe Nico Collins might do something this game.
He got him on fantasy. That's the only reason he's saying that.
Yep.
Because that's his number one receiver. Because Amari Cooper. Ow, my groin. Looking
yeah, you're right. Looking, did you address the comment you sent to Madison yet, or you? Or
I didn't say nothing.
Oh,
no,
okay. I thought you
didn't
sent
say.
that. My fault.
Wow.
Go ahead, Ace.
All right. If there was any game in the NFL this week that could end the tie, it could possibly be this one. Both of these teams are terrible. I'm going to have the Colts taking it just because they're just the better team overall, especially if CJ Stroud doesn't play. But like you said, this is a bottom-dwelling team. This is a toilet bowl where it's just, glad this isn't on prime time. But, two young quarterbacks where maybe we're talking about in the future, this might be a nice matchup in the future. But this year, I'm going to take the Colts to get this one.
Hey, Max, what's the latest on Stroud? Does he seem like he's probable, or is it like he's closer to that being out,
Stroud is expected to play. Okay, so he's expected to play.
And he did not look good last week either.
Yeah, he did.
Not really, but yeah.
He's a rookie. I mean, you expect that for at least the
Who
first.
Before you answer, who looked better, Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud? I don't remember.
I think Bryce did.
Okay, Bryce had 2 interceptions, didn't he?
I would say Stroud played a little bit better. Yeah.
But I would say Richardson played better than both of them.
Yeah.
Gator Chomp, by the way, just beat Tennessee. No big deal, but continue.
I'm going to take the Texans this week, mainly because I'm doing a little bit of a homer choice because they got my boy D'Amico Ryans over there, and I love that man. But I think he's going to have them right. I think he's going to have the defense ready to rock. I mean, they did pretty well against Lamar Jackson. That's basically like not that it's the same quarterback, but it's the same type of quarterback where you super mobile. And I mean, it's not like they were just bleeding points to the Baltimore Ravens are vastly superior in talent. So I'll take the Texans to hold, defensively hold this game to a minimum of, like 20-17 or something. But I'm going to take the Texans by a field goal.
Yeah, so bet the under on this game, huh?
I would, yeah. I mean, I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of points.
Mike saying Texans, Robert saying Colts, Carter Texans 22-20. Colts 28-10, says Meach Man.
Dude, Colts getting 28 on the road in Texas. I mean, the Texans defense is not that bad.
Yeah, I'm going with the Texans. I like their defense. Like, yep. All right, that's a toss-up game as well. Like, who knows who's going to be the crappier team out of the two? We got the Niners and Rams and Knipe. I'll let the fan go first. So you take this one.
We going to Levi South this week. I think they already estimated that I believe there's 65% Niners fans going to be at the game. Be a sea of red in that beautiful new our home. But yeah, the Niners are going to take care of business today. My boys are going to do what they do. Glock Purdy rather. Boys are going to be slinging it. I hope he goes for over 300. But I mean, I just want the dub. I don't really care how it happens. But yeah, I mean, we've had the Rams number, especially during the regular season. I know everyone knows about the playoff blender, but yeah, I think we take care of business today. I think Debo has over 150 yards.
Sheesh.
Yeah, Debo owns the Rams, and I think he's just going to go crazy today. So yeah, I'm gonna take us by at least 7.
Okay.
Boys.
I'm gonna go with another ups. I'm just kidding. I'm not making that. No, you fool me once, shame on me, right? No, I'm not doing that again. Even the Rams look really good. They proved me wrong. Matt Stafford looks like he's healthy, man. He can, without Cooper Kupp, he was still throwing that pill down the freaking field, man. Nakua, what's his name? Puka Nacua. He is questionable, but it looks like he's going to suit up. He looked great. 15 targets in week 1. My God. I got the Niners winning by like 10 points on the road. Like you said, man, it's going to be a home game for the Niners out there, basically, with how they travel, and especially with LA right there. I think Niners are just the top of the top right now in that division. I think they're going to win this game. Brock Purdy looked great. He shut me up. Looks like his elbow looks fine. And Christian McCaffrey just doing what he does, man. I can't believe how good he is. Ayuk and Purdy connection looking fire. I got the Niners winning by 10 on the road.
Go ahead, French.
Rams next.
French is his pick'ems is gonna be so trash.
Well, first off, y'all are more like the Draftkings and the fantasy. I'm a Cowboys honer, so fuck the Niners. I don't want them to win. I don't care about the Niners. Period.
Wait, why?
No, I got the Rams.
The playoffs last year and the year before?
It's before. It's numerous situations, but we on New Year's. I got the Rams.
You know what French? You know who French reminds me of? Michael Irving. It doesn't matter. It can, if it's not the Cowboys, he just says some blasphemous stuff.
Yeah,
Because you're trademark now, I'm gonna keep my comments to myself about why are you calling me Michael Irvin. I'll let that slide.
Shut up,
Because you're
dude.
trademark,
No.
next conversation.
Oh shit.
So
Sound
you
like
got
some
the
shots
Rams.
fired.
Okay.
Rams.
Yeah, I'm hiding your face.
I'm gonna
course
go
you
with
would.
the easy pick. I'm gonna go with the easy pick. Don't overthink this.
Yes, sir.
49ers, like they're a well-established team. They're playing for each other. That report came out that like, yo, they want to get Christian McCaffrey a touchdown. They're all like, yo, take Christian McCaffrey anytime scorer every fucking week because at some point he's gonna get it. And they're just good, man. Oh, on both sides of the football, they're a legit Super Bowl contender. I actually have them going to the Super Bowl, and they should be able to make easy work of this Rams team. I mean, we saw what they did last week to certain people that thought Pittsburgh was going to be competitive against them. They're going to come out and spank the Rams.
Why you got
Max is catching strays.
Why you got to throw jabs at me, man? I'm over here just looking at the beautiful people in the comments over here, and you're just over here swinging at me, man.
So I got the 49ers easily.
We got a fantasy question right here from Dylan. Which team do you like better this week? Full PPR. A-Rich, Pollard, James Cook, Diggs, Thomas, Andrews, Hopkins, Giants defense, or Dak, McCaffrey, Pierce, DK, Judy, Freiermuth, McLaurin, Dallas defense. I'm gonna take the second team.
I'm gonna take the second team as well.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to look at all the names. That's a lot to take in all at once. Yeah,
That's what she said.
the second team has Dallas's defense. That's nice. They're about to destroy the Jets.
Oh, they are. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Go to the next
see.
subject.
Yeah, so Dylan, play week.
I know.
Play team 2.
I know what Giants said, and then just say we'll see.
Hey, I talk shit no matter what. I was trying to come on last week. Max couldn't read my message in time. So speaking, that's a nice little segue. Speaking of the Giants, we got going against the Cardinals. The Giants here. Sorry to take over, Max, but
No, go ahead.
We're bouncing back right here. We have to win this in convincing fashion, not just one of these 3, the 7-point games. They got to win by at least 2 scores in this game after that aberration of a game last week from the Cowboys where, everything that seemed to go right went right. You know what I'm saying? Even the sun shines on the dog's ass over there. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? The Giants bounced back nicely here against a team that is clearly tanking. I got the Giants winning this one in, like I said, convincing fashion. G-Man, baby.
All right, let's let French go next.
Oh man!
He just break his phone.
No, I'm here.
All right, French. Who you got?
Who they playing?
They're playing the trash Cardinals.
I got the Cardinals. You damn picking.
Oh
NFC
my
East
God.
Team to win some trash game. No, I got the Cardinals. Fuck the Giants for life, forever, forever. So I got the Cardinals. Josh Dobbs and James Conner. There we
I was about
go.
to say he can't name anybody else on that team. Hey, I will say this: the Cardinals' defense looked pretty good last week
Against the Commanders. Come on.
I know, but still, like, I don't know. They traded.
Wait. We're gonna talk new season. You said against the Commanders. Commanders are better than Giants. So Giants are the bottom of the barrel.
That's cap.
That's
That's
let's
cap.
not put the Giants like they're
You out here. You out here. Don't super cap on the internet. Come on, man.
I'm not
Commanders
super
better than the
cap.
Giants. Don't do that. Don't do that.
How do you
I know you got that.
how do you go
I know you got that shit on your hat, but come on, let's not do that. How? Okay. Wait a second. If we live in a world, right? We live in a world where. Okay, wait a second.
No.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go, and then I'm gonna go. Go ahead.
We can't get a field goal. Not a field goal.
Uh huh.
40-0.
Okay, hold on. We live in a world where
We live in a world where the
if you
Cowboys
live
beat
in
the
the same world,
We
if
live
you
in a
live in
world
the
where Cowboys
same
beat the
world,
Giants.
right, where the Cowboys own the Giants, like the Cowboys think, right? Until the Commanders beat us, I'm living in that same world. When is the we own them until further notice. Even last year we tied them. So until they beat us consistently, we're better than the Commanders.
Okay, so right now in this world, we're better than you.
For now, sure.
Okay.
Yes.
I
had a splitting in the beginning. I had a split in the beginning of the season. You guys took that one. We'll beat y'all ass in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, the Cowboys are the better team for now. Congratulations. But you know what? Hey, we coming for that ass. Pause.
Thank you.
Hey, Angel's saying, "Fuck the Cardinals." Angel's in the house. He's a Giants fan too. Ace.
Okay, he's a smart man right there.
He has a very great picture
Angel.
of Max. If anybody wants to know.
Oh, shut up. No,
Max just catching all types of strays, bro.
That's what
you get no love on your own show.
That's what French does. It's okay. It's all right. Let me make my pick. It's gonna be quick. Giants are gonna bounce back and beat the crap out of the Cardinals. They're 4-point favorites on the road. They're gonna win by 10. The Giants are gonna come back and hopefully win this game, because if you don't, you're in big trouble.
Oh, we
You're
don't
in
as
big
GGs in the
trouble.
season, especially going against the 49ers on Thursday night, which we
Yep,
will upset,
short
by the way.
week. Oh,
Since this show isn't gonna be on until next week, when I come on next week, I'm gonna be like, wow, we just won 2 in a row in 1 week.
oh no. Oh yeah. Recap show is tomorrow, but yeah.
Dude, I want whatever you're on, man. That sounds great.
Hey, send me your address. I'll send it to you.
Who you got? Can I?
Please have a show before Thursday night so we can just hash this out like you and French just did. No, but all right. I'll take your G-Men this week just because the Cardinals are a dumpster fire. Even though I think it's going to be more competitive than you think. I know you believe that your team has to win by multiple scores, but I actually think that the Cardinals will keep it competitive because, I mean, you have 3 players to stop on your entire team, in my opinion. And if you can stop Waller, who's not going to play full snaps, if you can stop Barkley, then, if you stop Barkley, you beat the Giants, basically, in my opinion. So, I don't think you guys are going to win by a lot. I think it's going to be like a 12-9 game, incredibly boring.
That sounds like a lot of ifs to me, but what's it called? I just think, I'm not saying we will win by that much. I'm saying they have to win by convincing fashion to be able to get the taste out of last week's mouth. Because let's put it like this: the Giants win, New York media is going to be on fire. And then, the shit with, we'll be talking about the Jets next. You know what I'm saying? New York media is going to be on one this week if the Giants don't. Like, Giant fans already last week were already talking about, come on, Dayball. And some Giant fans, tend to overreact like Cowboys when they win one game.
Against the Giants,
they out here, some Giant fans,
I will overreact.
Some Giant fans out here calling for Dayball's job. I'm like, this motherfucker was just coach of the year. Calm the fuck down. Like, I give Dallas their due. Dallas is a solid team. You know what I'm saying? Dallas is a good team, but we know who they are at the end of the day. And it's like it's one game at the end of the day. But the Giants have a chance to rebound this week. And if we play tough against the 49ers next week, even if we go 1-2 in that stretch, I'll be okay with that.
We got another fantasy question right here. George asking, Nakua, Nico Collins, Drake London, and Miles Sanders, Rashad White, pick 2 full PPR. I'm gonna go with Nakua and Miles Sanders.
I would go Nico and Sanders. Because Nakua is like the only target over there, but he's playing my defense, and we know what we just saw on tape, and trust me, he's not going to get 15 targets for 11 catches and 120 yards. That's not going to happen today. Mm-hmm. Nico, I feel like, could pop off in that game. He's like the only offense I could imagine in the Texans and Colts game. London gets no targets. Miles Sanders is at least a clear lead back, and Rashad White's a joke. I don't know why you'd even roster him.
Yeah. And you know who Drake London will be going against, right?
Yeah, so pick him.
He locked down DJ Moore. His name is Jair Alexander. Who you got?
I'd probably go with Nico and Miles on top of that too. We're not really helping this guy out because we're not all picking the same players, but
Yeah, me and you did.
Yeah, go with the grain. Go with
Oh, you did say Miles. Okay, my fault.
Yeah, I said Miles and Nico is my
What about you, French?
Miles, Nico.
All
So
right.
there you go. So
There you go.
if it pans out for you, come back in here and thank us.
Tyler asked this, since Ace picked the Falcons, I'm picking Arizona. You underestimating the Love era, Ace. Even if the Giants win, they only know how to score like 20 points when they win because their offense is so boring.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! And that's our boy right there.
That is our boy.
That is our boy. All right, let's scroll down. And French, floor is yours, buddy. Wait, what do you... What is that? Did you just kiss him? Hey, yo!
Let me explain. Let me explain something to y'all.
Don't scream. Don't scream.
I'm not screaming, but I just want the same energy that was given to Dak all last year to be given to Daniel Jones, Josh Allen, all these other quarterbacks, because Josh Allen throwing 4 interceptions. Nobody's talking about that. But let Dak do it. Let Dak have done that. Let Dak have lost to the Giants. It'd be an issue. But no, we're supposed to just go past it because we beat the hell out of the Giants. It's just one game. No, that was a beating. That wasn't just one game. That was a beating. That was a beating. Beating. Cowboys are winning this game against the Jets because if we lose to Zach Wilson, I will no longer be going to Max's house for Sunday football. That's a fact. That is a fact. I am not fans. Boxers, Cowboys, socks, Cowboys, shirt, Cowboys, jersey, Cowboys, hat, Cowboys. I am that fan. I go off the energy. So if I'm not hyped, then we're going to lose. So we win in this game. Now, I want to see what y'all are going to say because the Ace picked the Falcons. So and these other teams, we're going to see if y'all honest about Zach Wilson and these Cowboys. So I'll let y'all make y'all picks before I hang up. So please go ahead.
Well, I root for 2 teams over here. The New York Giants and whoever plays the fucking Cowboys, because fuck y'all.
Oh, so I can't.
But, can I get a but? Wait, chill. But I'm going to have the Cowboys winning this game. I'm going to be real. I'm going to keep it 100. This is going to be a defensive struggle. Zach Wilson just is not him. This would have been a good game even if Aaron Rodgers was playing, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Zach Wilson and company. So I don't think Zach Wilson and company have enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dak didn't look great last week. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what I'm saying? They scored in other ways, but I do think he puts up a couple tutties this week. Probably a couple tutties to possibly Pollard. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call that as well. It's gonna be a defensive game. It's just gonna be about whose defense blinks. The Cowboys clearly have a better offense as of right now because we don't know what we're gonna get from Zach Wilson. As much as I hate to say it, Cowboys will probably win this game, but I am rooting for the Jets.
Hey, French, Rise of the Jets saying, French, if the Jets beat the Cowboys, you must wear a Jets hat next week.
Yeah, right.
Max, you're going to be better than that.
Yeah.
I know. What up, Virgil? What's up, bro? There's nothing really much to say about this game, man. The Cowboys are going to destroy them.
I missed the thought. Sorry, I missed the thoughts on the Cowboys-Giants game last week from the recap. So could you please talk about that real quick? Sorry, I missed that last week.
No.
Go back and give him a view.
Yeah, go back and watch it.
Give him a view.
Go back and...
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
You know my thoughts. Cowboys are going to destroy the Jets. I mean, Zach Wilson has no shot in this game. Now they're out their kicker as well. They're just signed Siebert off some practice squad. I don't know. Greg Zerloin's out. Aaron Rodgers is done. Cowboys are going to destroy the Jets by 14, probably more. I mean, if they beat the Giants 40-0, this might be a 30-7 game like the Niners game last week. Cowboys are going to destroy them. They're going to cover that 8.5 points. And they're at home. Jerry World is going to be rocking and rolling. Zach Wilson, they're going to load that box up. 8 in the box. Breece Hall is going to get shut down. They're going to force Zach Wilson to throw it. It's over. Cowboys win.
Must be why you didn't start Breece Hall over Madison. But
yeah, that is exactly why. And I look dumb doing it. But
yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys as well. I mean, just God, I wish we could have seen this game with Aaron Rodgers. That would have been such a good
I
game.
know.
Still would have won.
Just so
I
disappointing.
don't think he would have.
Yeah, I don't know who's putting their money on Zach Wilson. Probably not a great idea, because he's gonna find out who Micah Parsons is today.
Hey, that's 11 from heaven. That's 11 from heaven.
Jesus Christ.
So I believe Micah is gonna have his. Do you remember who was doing that like little basketball crossover move? Was the guy
Miles Garrett?
Yeah, Miles Garrett, dude. I feel like Micah's gonna do that same crap today to the Jets, and he's just gonna start. He's gonna have a game. So yeah, I'm gonna give them at least one strip sack fumble. I'm sure they'll win by 10 plus.
Spence is in the chat from the slab saying LFG Duval. What up, Spence? Rise of the Jets. I am taking the points with the Jets just like I took the points last night with Colorado State. Ooh, I know you won some money last night then. I can't believe they almost beat them. Meach Man saying Zach Wilson is him. Okay. Let's move on.
Jet.
The last 4 o'clock game on week 2, Commanders with Broncos. Commanders barely squeaked by the Cardinals, and Broncos lost to the Raiders. I don't know how this game is going to pan out. I want to double check. I think Chase Young is going to be active this game.
Yeah, I think he's playing.
Yeah, so Chase Young is back.
Yeah.
That's good for the Commanders. I got the Broncos winning at home. They're 3.5-point favorites right now. If you're going to be struggling against the Cardinals, man, I don't know how good the Commanders are. I got Denver holding down MetLife, and they're going to be winning. So I got Broncos winning this game, bouncing back. Jerry Jeudy's back as well for the Broncos, so that's going to help out a ton.
Yeah, I was about to say he's a full go, so this will be pretty. I'll take the Broncos as well, and Mile High is a tough place to play. So I'll take the Broncos in the easy pick 'em.
Broncos.
I'm gonna take the Broncos also. The quarterback situation. I'm just gonna pick even though Russell Wilson's kind of dog shit, he's still better than Sam Howell. So I'll take Russell Wilson over Sam Howell today.
Robert said upset of the week. Dak will find out who Quentin Williams is today.
Yeah,
Oh, he will. Quentin Williams nice. So yeah, anybody can find that out.
Put money on it.
You ain't winning with Quentin Williams, though. If that's what you think. I got the Broncos. I was about to say got it out the field. Fuck Russell, but I got the Broncos.
You can say that, yeah.
Because they playing Commanders.
Hey, I want to shout out. We got a new subscriber, the NFL Week 1 All Game Live, NFLTV.com. Hey, appreciate that, bot. Let's go. Thank you so much.
AI and humans alike, baby.
I'll be down a subscriber tomorrow. Let's go to.
I'm gonna get ready and head that way in a little bit.
Yeah. All right, appreciate you.
Oh
shit, hold on.
Ace, Cowboys Nation, you already know.
Actually, I'm not gonna do the. Probably just gonna finish the pick'ems and help off so I can get the all the food and stuff. Get that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Damn, I feel left out. I'm over here in Virginia. I'm gonna have to take a flight down there.
Yeah, man, come on over. We got Sunday Night Football, Dolphins, Patriots. Dolphins look great. Week 1, man. Tua was slinging that thing all over the place. Tyreek Hill, if you're talking about who's him, Tyreek Hill is him. He's a beast. And I think they're getting their rookie running back. Was it a Kane? I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Huh?
A-Chain?
Yeah, A-Chain. He's gonna make his debut. I got the Dolphins beating the Patriots. I think that they're gonna cover that spread 2.5. Now, this is a trap game, though. The Patriots could beat them because this is what the Patriots do. Like, the Dolphins just destroy the Chargers, so everyone's going to be, like, on the Dolphins, and then the Patriots are going to shock the world and win by, like, 3 points. But I got the Dolphins on the road winning by 6.
Yeah. I'm going to go with – this is going to be my upset of the week.
Oh!
I'm going with the Patriots. Like you said, Dolphins coming off a high. If this was in Miami, it'd be a different story. But it's in Gillette. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's a good time of the year. Also, I'd be more confident if this was later in the season as well. But I do think the Patriots, who didn't look terrible, they could have beat Philly last week. Let's keep it 100. Like, Philly got some good breaks, some bad play calling at the end of the game cost the Patriots the game. Then when they had all the momentum, couldn't get his foot down at the end. They could have upset the Eagles on that one. So I'm gonna go with the Patriots on this one. I think they're gonna surprise some people, and this is gonna be my upset of the week. Book it.
Okay.
That's exactly where I was going, man. You took all the words from me.
Oh, okay. So this your upset of the week too, huh?
Yeah, I think it's damn difficult to march into Foxborough and beat them, even if like they're in the state, you know, that we think that they're absolute trash. Their offense looks a lot better because of O'Brien, in my opinion. I mean, when you go from, dude, like they had, what was it, a defensive coordinator calling their offensive plays? Like,
yeah,
what?
Matt Patricia.
A 5-year-old could have told you that was ignorant. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, so I think O'Brien has got that offense at least a little bit on track, and I think that Bill Belichick and that defense, he's going to have them right. I mean, yes, it's Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. It's hard to guard speed, period. But if there's anybody that can do it, it's Bill Belichick, and he will try and figure out a way to take away your favorite toy. So I don't expect a huge game from Tyreek. I think he can obviously easily do it. I could look stupid. He could have 300 damn yards and 7 touchdowns for all I know. But I think he gets held to under 100. I think that Waddle's going to have to be the difference. And I don't think he's going to do enough to make the difference. So I'll take the Mac Jones-led Patriots for the upset. And it feels bad saying it because it's Mike McDaniel. It's my old coach. But I think he's going to lose tonight. If it was in Miami, I agree that it would be Mike McDaniel winning.
All right, let's just give our picks for Monday Night Football real quick. We got 2 of them.
And which one are you calling, by the way?
I don't know yet, bro. I don't know yet.
You should probably do the Browns and Steelers. Oh, I guess you could vote it, but I feel like Browns and Steelers are probably more entertaining.
Yeah, I mean that's the game I need like
they're
fantasy implications. So
they're up pretty late for Max. Max gets sleepy.
Well, I'm off Tuesday. I'm on vacation after tomorrow, baby. Going to New Orleans. I got the Saints beating the Panthers on the road. That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a close one. I think the Saints are gonna do it. Their defense is good enough against Bryce Young. I think Lattimore is gonna give them some problems. Saints are gonna pull that off. And then I have I got the dude, I don't even know anymore. I got the Browns winning. I can't pick the Steelers, but they could win that game. But I got Saints and Browns on Monday night.
Got it.
I'm gonna go with the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Saints too. Bryce Young off to a rocky start of his career. Saints should be able to take this one. And as far as the Monday night, I have a lot of fantasy implications on the Steelers, but you know, they'll get their points, but I still think the Browns squeaked this one out. Like the Steelers had a tough task last week where, you know, a lot of fans thought that last week's game was going to be competitive, but I just see them dropping, you know, 0-2. The Browns are a dark horse, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are sleeping on the Browns. They're not giving them their due where they have a solid squad. So I think that, you know, I think the Ravens and Browns extend their leads in that north, and the Steelers and Bengals are going to be in the basement.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say the Saints are going to win handily. I think that the Saints defense is going to just absolutely wreck Bryce Young. And I'm going to go ahead and give this, I mean, it's not like a huge upset or anything in my opinion, but I'm going to give the Steelers the W this week. Even though they've lost Cam Hayward, even though they lost Deontay Johnson, I know it probably doesn't make any sense to pick them, but I don't know. I just love Mike Tomlin. I like, you know, certain coaches and quarterbacks, but I don't like Kenny Pickett. I just trust Mike Tomlin to figure out how to win this game. And basically, I think he's got to figure out on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, you still have T.J. Watt, so you still have a game changer. Give me the Steelers by a really boring field goal, and I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game whatsoever.
Yeah, over/under is 38.5. So
yeah, no,
I can see the under hitting that easily.
Yeah, like 20-17 seems very, very plausible.
Yeah, Saints should win by 7. You're going to the Texans game, says Christine. Nice. You can't see the Steelers going 0-2. That was my thought too. I don't know, man, but Browns just look so good in week 1. I think, and if the Browns win that game, that's a huge, you know, lead in that division. 2 division game wins back-to-back weeks. I mean, that would be huge.
So they're basically 3-0 in that division. So.
Yeah. Are you gonna stay for DraftKings tonight, or are you gonna head out? We can just touch on it real quick.
Well, the games will
Like,
start. Yeah, we're fine. I got time. We're fine. I just want to be off by 11:30 is all.
okay, yeah, we'll be done by 11:30. Ace, do you
You-
play draft? It's just like fantasy, basically. So
and used to I started it, but I'll let y'all take this. But I mean, you killed it last week though, Max. You could have made some people out there. If you would have listened to Max last week, you would have made some money.
yeah, not too much money, but yeah, I mean, you would have got in the green. I'll tell you that much. So let's bring my lineup up. Well, I'm not going to give you a full lineup, but you're just going to play that's illegal. They're going to yell at me if I do that. But I went for quarterback. I went a little bit mid tier. So let's go. I went down to Jared Goff at 6.2 thousand. I just think I saw what Matt Stafford did against the Seahawks, and I think Jared Goff can do the same exact thing. It's not the sexiest pick fantasy wise, but like I like to go mid tier, lower end for the quarterback spot. I was thinking about Brock Purdy. Tonight, I think Brock Purdy's in a good spot at 5.7K. So for my quarterback pool, I'd probably go with Goff, Purdy, and I actually like Jordan Love, man. It's not a homer pick, but he's just cheap, 5.5. Going against Atlanta, he put up 23 fantasy points, was actually the top out of all the quarterbacks last week, believe it or not. Jordan Love had the most fantasy points. Hall of Famer.
I take Daniel Jones here too, man, because you got to figure you're going to get that dual threat. He's, like you said, 6. You buy low, you know what I'm saying, against a really bad team, look for a bounce back. That wouldn't be a bad pick.
I was actually thinking about Daniel Jones too. What about you, quarterback?
So for my lineup that I submitted, I had Trevor Lawrence as my quarterback. I think the KC and Jaguar game is just going to be so amazing for everyone's fantasy team. Like, I think Tony's going to bounce back. I think Sky Moore's going to make an appearance. I think Kelsey's going to be himself. But yeah, I just man, this whole like Ridley's going to go ham. Just so much possibility for so many points in this damn game. It's going to be awesome. I really hope it's one of those like over 30 for each team type of games.
It could be. That's going to be probably a shootout.
I hope so.
Running backs, I kind of went with some injury implications. So I went down to Zach Moss, making his season debut. It's not crazy, but he's 4.7K against Houston's. Their run defense isn't that good. And, man, Deion Jackson stunk last week. So they really are happy that Zach Moss is back for the Colts. So I went with him. And then I went with another bounce back, or a guy like I think is going to bounce back, Kenneth Walker against Detroit.
That's a good
at
one.
5.8K. I think you're gonna have to get him involved, man. If you want to win a game, he's gonna have to be a big piece of that offense. He didn't do bad, like 12 carries, 64 yards.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible, but I think he needs more touches than 12. If you give him like 18 touches, he can do something.
And that was just game script, and they were losing by 2 touchdowns like the whole game.
Yeah, and then I also went with Gus Edwards as my flex because no more J.K. Dobbins. The Ravens just love running the ball, even though he only had 8 attempts last week. But we've seen Gus Edwards come in for an injury and do really good things. So I got Gus Edwards at low 5.3K. I was thinking about A.J. Dillon as well at 5.9, but I just didn't really have the money for him because, Aaron Jones is out. So he could be a nice mid-tier running back that could put up some 7K numbers at 5.9.
Gotcha. Do you have? I know I have James Cook as one of my running backs, just because I think the Bills are going to dog walk the Raiders today, and so I mean, when you have, you want a running back on a team that's going to be winning, obviously, but the more that you expect them to win by, and their spread's pretty far apart, then the more work the running back, whole room is going to get. So I'm hoping James Cook can break one today because he's got the speed to, hit a home run just like Kenneth Walker. And I like the Kenneth Walker pick too. But yeah, I just picked James Cook because he's on my fantasy team and I just believe in that kid. And then do you have the text in front of you? Who was my other running back?
Let me see. I'm bringing it up real quick.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
You had Gibbs.
Oh yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs.
That's a good one.
And I picked Jahmyr Gibbs because just like how I believe the the Chiefs and Jaguars will be awesome for everyone's fantasy. I think the Seahawks and Lions will be awesome for everyone's fantasy as well. And I think Gibbs, not only does because DraftKings is PPR, so Gibbs has that receiving upside. And then he's also just got, I mean, just ridiculous playmaking ability, and he's going to get more worked in. And this conversation between Gibbs and Montgomery has been fun, but if last week Gibbs didn't slip, he would have had more points than Montgomery, and everyone who had Gibbs would be, just loving it. Instead, you're seeing people like, oh, I'm glad I got Montgomery. It's like, I mean, are you though? Because if one slip and if that TD is not yours, and then your guy never gets the points, and then he only has 5, and you're like, what the hell?
Yeah. Well, we have a quick question for fantasy. TSB World saying, I need a flex quarterback, Russell Wilson or Baker Mayfield.
Baker's playing the worst defense. Sorry to take that, but Baker's
I agree with you. I agree. I was leaning Baker as well because they're going against the Vikings and their secondary is just bad, man.
The Bears.
Yeah. Oh, they're going against the Bears. I'm tripping. Yeah. Well, Baker destroyed the Vikings defense week 1, but yeah, exactly. The Bears secondary is not good at either. Jordan Love just torched them, so I think Baker Mayfield could do the same. Yeah. What about you, Days?
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
So
like you said, like with Russell Wilson, going against a Commanders team that Chase Young, I'm saying, that front four is going to get after him. So put a lot of pressure on him, and his decision making hasn't been great the last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely would take Baker here.
My boy Dr. Van, he's a Bronco fan. Why is Russ even on anyone's team? What up, Dr. Van?
Playing like super flex leagues and shit. Like
he said, don't ever play Russ.
I mean, hey, some decisions like, would you rather play Russ or Zach Wilson in super flex? And like, I mean, damn, I would take Russ, sadly, but it's like, which dumpster fire do you want to jump into?
Exactly.
Right.
So, but I agree with Knipe though, as far as Walker Jr. and Gibbs. Those are 2 solid picks. Like, especially Campbell has already come out, you know what I'm saying, and implemented that Gibbs is going to get more touches for those fantasy owners that were panicking. So expect him to eventually get that role over Montgomery. So I agree.
Yeah. I wanted Gibbs too, man. I had him in one of my lineups, but he's just a little too expensive. But I like the Gibbs play as well. For receivers, I wanted to pair my boy Amon-Ra St. Brown with Jared Goff. Even though he's 7.8K, is pretty expensive, but he's just a volume target machine, bro. Like 6 catches, 71 yards, and a touchdown against the Chiefs. But he gets about 10 plus targets a game, and I think if he's not going, the Lions have they struggle to win, and I think Goff and St. Brown just have that connection, man, and they can do some damage. And then I went high again with Jamar Chase. This is my play of the week. This is my play of the week right here, Jamar Chase. Like, Knipe touched on it when we were running down the games. I think he's going to ball out tonight. I think he's going to be, looking to have a big bounce back game. Only 5 catches, 39 yards week 1. But that's not Jamar Chase. I think Burrow and Chase are going to be balling today. And I like that game environment as well. The Baltimore versus Cincy game, I think is going to be, even though it's 2 divisional games or 2 divisional rivals, I think they can put up a lot of points. So I wanted to get in that game environment, and Jamar Chase was my number 1. And then I went kind of cheap because, you got to go cheap if you go too high. I went Mooney at 4.4K. He did pretty good week 1, 4 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown. And he looks healthy from last season, even though DJ Moore is there and, he's not the number 1 anymore. But I think Mooney is still good. I think he's a little underpriced at 4.4K for, 7 targets last week. So that's a number you want to see playing DraftKings. So I got him as my wide receiver 3.
I like that. Can you let me know what my receivers were?
You had Debo.
Oh, yeah, because he owns the Rams, just point blank period.
Yeah, let me find him. He's pretty cheap too, at 4.6K. Yeah. Or I'm sorry, 5.6K.
Yeah, that's not bad for Debo.
And then you have Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, I was about to say I like Calvin Ridley this week.
Oh man, dude. 12 targets, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns. It's very possible.
Yeah, that boy was fully
Yeah.
fed last week by Lawrence.
I've always thought Ridley was just a supreme route runner, man. And it's just so nice to watch his tape. He does whatever he wants to a cornerback. It's awesome.
Yeah, he's really good, man. And then you had Mike Williams from the Chargers.
Is there? Oh yeah, because again, pass funnel. It's Justin Herbert throwing the rock, and yeah, Mike Will can break a. You want guys who can give you that potential 60-yard touchdown play. Mike Williams is one of those guys, and he's on a good offense against a team that is great at stopping the run, but crappy at stopping the pass.
And you also had one more on your flex. You had Mike Evans.
Yeah, I grabbed Evans just because that's how much money I had left. And Evans seemed like the best bet to score a touchdown and give me potentially 80 yards. So,
all right, Ace. Any receivers you like this week? Fantasy wise,
I low key like Chris Olave this week.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, he's not on the slate. He's not on the slate because he's on Monday night. But
oh yeah,
oh, got you. But yeah, I would have picked him. But yeah, it sounds solid though.
Dude, Olave is amazing. I love that dude.
Yeah, I like Olave a lot. I think Romeo Doubs is in a good spot again with Watson out.
Yeah,
he's pretty cheap, 4.8K. I mean,
dude,
he's going to be the number one.
Well, they love him. I mean, regardless of he hasn't like impressed us like with the amount of yards he's made yet, but like man, the red zone work, he's like so good in the red zone.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, if that's where you're gonna like, all right, cool. Like, give me 3 touchdowns every week, bro. Let's do this.
And I think Zay Jones could be another sleeper.
I was about to say I like Zay Flowers.
Yeah, he's
getting introduced to the rivalry. They fed him a lot. They incorporated him a lot last week. You know what I'm saying?
10
in the
targets.
game plan. So,
yeah, man. I was high on Zay. I think he's gonna win Rookie of the Year, bro, for offensive Rookie of the Year if he can stay healthy. And it's not a quarterback.
Yeah, I think offensive player of the year. I think we talked about it on the recap show because it'll probably go at some point. It'll probably go to a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But you got to figure he'll probably get offensive player of the year.
For tight ends, I wanted to go kind of mid tier. Like I just couldn't afford all these guys up top, so I went with Laporta. I paired him up with Goff as well. I just feel like that they're going to be throwing the ball a lot today against Seattle. So Laporta looked good week 1. I know he only had 5 catches, but he caught all his targets, 39 yards, and PPR, that's 8.9 points right there. So I mean, if Laporta can give me a touchdown randomly, then it pays off. So I went with him, and I saw you went down to Luke Musgrave.
I did go Musgrave. Mainly
boy.
Yeah, I mean, Chris, he looks good, man. I like him. I think that with Watson out again and Aaron Jones out now, like that's frees up more targets every week because you're not going to give the same targets to AJ Dillon. But yeah, Luke Musgrave. I mean, a big body guy running in the middle of the field. Yeah, give me that. And he showed some athleticism last week, and this kid seems like he could be a real legit rookie tight end who could. I would say push for 1,000 yards. I don't know if he will get there. I don't think. I mean, unless Christian Watson is just out the whole year, basically, or Aaron Jones is out for the year, then it's possible for him. But I think he's gonna impress us this year. Luke Musgrave, I like him.
Mimi says Kelly or Josh Kelly or Montgomery. I would go Josh Kelly.
I would go Montgomery, dude. They're playing the Titans on the road, man. You think that Kelly's gonna be able to run against the Titans on the road?
I just think Kelly's gonna get more touches.
Okay, but dude, all right. So Jamal Williams just got 18 and turned him into 45 yards on the ground against the Titans at home. He was playing on turf, and yeah, the Titans' run D is no joke, man. I mean, I could look dumb and Kelly could bust one, but like I just highly doubt that. I would go Montgomery. Montgomery has a chance for a touchdown to me, or way better chance for a touchdown.
We have another fantasy question: Shaka, Dobbs, Javonte, or Cortland Sutton PPR? I'm going Dobbs.
Yeah,
Dobbs as well.
Dobbs.
Yeah. Just Watson's out, so Dobbs will get more targets, and Judy's back, so Sutton's going to get less targets. And I don't know. Javonte he's hit or miss for me, so I would go Dobbs. What's up, Pringle? What's good? What's your tight end play of the day, Ace?
Man, if there was one player to go big on, like I said, I would spend the money on Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
I think he is going to get all the touches this week. Patrick Mahomes is gonna miss his boy. He's gonna get it. I think he's due. He's primed for a big game today.
Yeah, I like that too, man. You always like in last time that Kelsey played the Jags, he killed him, man. He killed him. For defense, real quick, I just went with Cowboys.
Same. I'd go
4K is a lot for a defense, but they're going against Zach Wilson. I mean, it might bite me in the ass because I hate paying up for a defense, but it's the matchup's too dang juicy for me to pass up on, man. So I went with Cowboys, and then you went. I liked your pick.
Don't say it.
You went Cardinals against the Giants.
Oh.
I had no money left.
You probably went with the cheap pick.
No,
I'd go with the
punted
Giants I'd go with the Giants versus the Cardinals on that one.
Yeah, well, he punted it, so he had like no money left, so he had to just pick one of these bottom teams, and that was probably the best matchup. I mean, yeah.
I had like 2,600 or something like that left, so I was like, I really want to clear up space for. Because I looked at it, I would have had to like take Trevor Lawrence down to Jared Goff, and that would have killed my Ridley stack. And I wanted to have Lawrence and Ridley. I know Goff and Amon-Ra's sweet stack too. So either way you want to go, I like Max's build also, but for my build, I just didn't want to get rid of Lawrence. I feel like the 500 was worth it to keep the difference there. And that's what it came down to. So I was like, I guess I'll pick the Cardinals because that's the only matchup that was like potential that, I mean, maybe Jones will throw a pick 6 or fumble 6 or, you know what I mean? Like maybe they'll out it.
The Giants are 3.8K, so they're pretty up there, Ace.
Yeah,
they're ranked.
I was not going to free up that much money.
Yeah. So that's why he couldn't go Giants, but they're in a good spot as well. All right. Well, you heard it. Hey, play some Draftkings. You got the player pool. Maybe you'll win some money before we head out. I know Knife's about to dip, but I'm gonna throw my parlay of the week up.
Take care, y'all.
I'll see you all. I'll see you soon, Knife.
Later.
And so right now, let's go to the parlay section. So I like to do this at the end of the show, Ace. If you're betting, might as well throw some cash in there, right? So I like to do what we agreed on, though. So what did we agree on? We both said we said the Chargers will win, right?
Chargers, yep.
Yeah, so we put the Chargers in there. We both said
the Giants would win.
Yeah, Giants. So let's do like 4 to 5 teams. Did we say the 49ers with the spread or? Because they're a little too high on the money line.
That's what I'm saying. So I would stay away from that money line.
Yeah.
Let's keep scrolling down.
Yeah.
I would take the Saints.
You said Saints, yep.
Yeah, the Saints. And
that's all Monday nights. Let's go back up.
Yeah. We did say
I said the Jags, but
you said the Jags.
I said the Jags.
Then leave that alone. Leave that one.
What about
we both said the Colts.
The Packers. We said the Packers.
We both I said
no, you said Falcons.
But we both said the Colts, didn't we?
Yeah, we said the Colts, so we'll put that on there. And then you went Ravens, I went Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
What else did we agree on?
I went Bears. Who'd you go with?
I went Bears too. So let's throw the Bears in there.
Definitely take that because it's plus.
So 5 teams. Yep. So we got Colts, Chargers, Bears, Giants, Saints. Put $20 down. What you gonna win? $300.
There you go.
Win you some money. Maybe throw that in $1. Just have some fun with it. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate y'all, man. It was another good morning show here. I hope you all have good luck for your fantasy teams, your favorite teams, your parlays, DraftKings, FanDuel, whatever you're playing. Hope you all have good luck. Y'all are the best. Thank you for hanging out this morning. We had a steady 20 to 25 people all show, so that's good. Thank y'all so much. If you haven't already, hit that like button before you head out. And to Ace, what you got planned for the rest of the day? You do anything on your channel, bro?
Full slate of games today. Obviously, I'm taking the 1 o'clock off. I'm about to go back to sleep because for some of us are night owls. And Max texted me yesterday. And I'm like, yeah, come on. Just got out of bed. You know what I'm saying? Calling the Giants game, 4 o'clock. Then I'll be calling the Sunday night game tonight. And one of the Monday night games, you got to let me know which one you're going to call tomorrow. So that way I'll call the other one. Then we got the recap show on Monday. So, yeah, we got a full slate of games today. I got to go ahead and buy YouTube TV right now. That shit is expensive.
How much is it right now?
76, but then
damn,
it's 76 for YouTube TV, and then you have to pay for the Sunday ticket, which is another $70-something a month. So yeah,
Damn.
we need them likes and subscribes to be able to be able to call
Keep
these
doing
games.
this,
So definitely
yeah.
do that. But yeah, that's all I got. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'll probably head back to bed here shortly and watch the
Hell
1
yeah.
o'clock games from the bed.
Hell yeah. Jonathan said I'm XL, bro. We got to bet, man. You gonna buy me the shirt, Jonathan? You're the one jinxing yourself at this point.
What's the bet?
So if Packers win, I gotta buy, or he has to buy me a Packers shirt. If the Falcons win, I gotta buy him a Falcons shirt.
Speaking of that, so I called NFL Shop yesterday. They said it should be there by the 20th.
Oh, okay. Bet.
So we'll see what happens. If not, they already gave me my credit back on the shipping fee.
Oh, okay.
If they don't get it by the 20th, I'm asking for a full refund. Like, cause this shit's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. Jonathan Watson is out. He's questionable, but I think he will miss. And then Rise of the Jets saying you disrespecting my Jets. I got the receipts. Okay, yes, that's why we do this. And you saw earlier in the show, I am not afraid to poke fun of me for getting things wrong. But I got all the picks for next week. So be careful, man.
Rise of the Jets said I could have went to bed after the first quarter. Yeah, you guys are going to be going to bed before the opening tip today. Before the kickoff.
Oh, man. Well, I appreciate y'all. It's fun once again. Thank y'all so much. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I will see you all tomorrow for the recap show. I'm probably going to take Sunday off, or the night game off tonight. But I'll see you all later. Thank you, Ace, for coming on. You're always welcome to come on.
Wait, since you're not streaming tonight?
I don't know, bro.
Okay, well, hold on. Wait, before we go.
Uh-oh. What do you got? What you got, bro?
Oh, the Meats Man, my fellow Giant fan. My fellow Giant
Ace fan. Doing what he does the best, and that's popping confetti and Meats Man. Welcome back to the squad. I do have one more thing. Hold on.
Meats Man, I hope to see you in the stream today, buddy.
I forgot to play this. That was my bad. But do you know who's last place in the NFC North right now?
The Bears?
No. Hold on.
Oh, the Vikings. Oh no, the Vikings.
Hold on. I gotta play it. Oh man. But appreciate y'all. Yeah, did you super chat? I think you just sent a member. Yeah, Bomber, you just sent a member for a month. Is that what you're talking about, or did you do anything else?
Yeah, your super chat didn't pop up in my stream the other day, but if you did, they'll refund you. So
yeah. But I appreciate y'all. Have a good day, Jets. Have a good day, everyone. Good luck to all your teams. Go Pack, go. I'm out of here. Dace. It's always love, peace, chicken grease, baby. Appreciate you stopping in, bro. Always welcome. We out of here. Peace.